A usually quiet, remote farmer's field in North Dakota, a hive of activity. It takes many hands to clean up an oil spill that has soaked land about half the size of a football field.
At this point, our crews are focusing on oil recovery, and they'll continue to do that until that's complete.
Up close, the spill doesn't look like much, but the rupture spewed 1.4 million liters of oil.
Basically like a whale blowing out its water, it blew the oil up into the air, because if you see the site, eventually you can see where the oil sprayed, it got caught up into the wind and then it drifted over.
It was really heavy smelling, and I'm like, oh, are we gonna blow up? It's kind of scary. I mean, I didn't expect anything like this to happen.
The Keystone main pipeline has been shut off. Analysts say that strands well over 500,000 barrels of oil per day coming out of Western Canada. The spill will likely further the divide on Keystone's expansion project, the Keystone XL pipeline. Earlier this week, while the main pipeline was already quietly spilling oil in North Dakota, a public meeting on its expansion in Montana was sharply divided.
If this is what a pipeline does, imagine what the fracking can do. There is no safe place to go anymore in America. They've turned the entire country into a super dump site. Life expectancy is going down. Cancer rates are going through the roof. And they're talking about more deregulation. They want to be able to dump more poisons into the water. It's not enough as it is. Have you seen what people are drinking in New Jersey, in Michigan? It's not just the lead, it's arsenic, it's PFAS, it's hexachromate. It's a long list of cancer-causing chemicals in the water right now. That's not even talking about the death towers or anything else that they're rolling out as we speak. You can love this economy, but we're hearing they're pumping lots of money from the Treasury into the stock market to make it look like everything is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, things may not be as swell as they appear to be on television. And we're starting to get a whiff of that with everything that we're seeing in the news right now. One of the first things this administration did as it rolled into office was to unleash the military, basically the fusion DHS, police, FBI, police state, unleash the works on innocent civilians and literally took them to abandoned Walmarts, to abandoned makeshift FEMA camps so that they could be processed and detained. And, very much like what we're seeing now along the southern border. Literally, this president has rounded people up with the military and put them into camps. Now, you may be for a strong border. You may be for, Americans in America. But somewhere deep down, it should bother you that we're rounding up people and putting them into camps. Somewhere, that should bother somebody. And if it doesn't, it's because you've totally lost touch with history and what it means to be human. And when we saw, what they did to people getting together for the cause of, saving the planet, they sent in the military, they sprayed them, they beat them down, they destroyed everything, right? And of course, the reason that they were doing that was because they knew this pipeline would spill. It's actually there as a way to deposit poisonous chemicals into your local environment. And you're always hearing about train wrecks, into the river, they say, by accident, they say. They're looking to poison everything they can because this is a cult of death. It's exactly what they are. And wherever they go, they push death and they wrap it in a Happy Meal. And they're like, here, go for it. Only 99 cents. This is what we're up against, ladies and gentlemen. And this, secular New World Order, this militarized police state that is becoming, our homeland, isn't there to protect us. It's there to destroy us. Have no doubt that one day this military, this, all this technology will be unleashed on our people. And we're starting to slowly see the buildup of that end game. And it's going to be facilitated by, the big tech companies, the surveillance. Yesterday, they unleashed some sort of pre-crime program, and they're going to actually start arresting people before they commit crimes nationally, with the Fusion GPS, with the, the big, NSA and the like. And so there'll be no safe place to go. Everything will be a thought crime. And of course, the last thing they want people doing is trying to fight against these eugenics programs. They want you talking about the boogeyman, the Russians, the Ukrainians, Democrats, Republicans, pick your loser, on TV. They want you thinking about that, but they don't want you thinking about the eugenics programs. They don't want you thinking about what's in the water, what's in the food. Our food is literally illegal in most other countries. They don't want it, right? And there's a reason for that. All the growth hormones, the pesticides, the GMOs, and these are just umbrella terms for a long list of nasty chemicals that have life-changing effects. They're mandating the vaccines. Autism is through the roof, among other diseases. They've so poisoned the playing field out there that, if you come down with something, it's bound to look like a natural cause because, everybody's coming down with the syndrome. You remember like the Gulf syndrome and the like? It's basically the same thing out here. Burning pits of trash, nasty chemicals in the water, nasty chemicals in the food, death towers everywhere. And so, of course, people are coming down with shit, and they're just classifying it as, well, a different type of cancer, a different type of disease. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's just, most people are going out that way. No shit, most people are going out that way. But the reason is why. And that reason is because we're dealing with a cult of death out there, a Luciferian cult that wants to kill everyone. Have no doubt about it. And you can see them product place, their ideology, that pyramid on the back of the dollar bill, that New World Order, that Luciferian state. They product place that everywhere, truffled with, the prime directives of their ideology. Murder, death, kill, lying, cheating, stealing, adultery, Desperate Housewives, 666, Park Avenue, 666, Fifth Avenue, the P.O. Box 666 that Google sends all of its money to. Right? These people are all connected. They're all part of this Luciferian cult. And while it might seem a little too hard to believe, it's exactly what's going on. That's what you're waking up to. And nobody seems to be covering that out there. And those that do, they get censored. It's gone. They get the works sent after them. But that is, the price we pay to be light bringers out there. When you see light at night, you see all sorts of mosquitoes rushing towards the source. No doubt we have trolls out there. No doubt we have all sorts of, bugs coming in our direction. But I think that the biggest testament to what's going on right now is what's happening in California. I mean, it's devolved into a third world country. It looks like the gates of hell. It's burning nonstop. People are choking under the smoke as well as the crime and everything else. And it's really become an example of what not to be. And, what do they promote out there? They want to ban the Bible out there. They want to push Sodom and Gomorrah, the sexualization of children, the inversion of good and evil, and call it love and equality and the like. They can call it whatever they want to, but the proof is in the pudding. It looks like hell on earth over there because they tried to ban the Bible. There's no bigger testament to what's going on right now here in current events, ladies and gentlemen, except for that this is a warning for the rest of us. This desolation, this hell on earth will come and ravage the entire country. if we follow in their footsteps. We don't want to be like California. Nobody out there wants to be like California. It looks like a completely devolved state of zombies and, mentally handicapped people. They want to ban Christianity. They want to ban the Bible. This is what you get. And this is what they look like. And if this is something that you feel like you want to promote and call equality, then, I feel sorry for you, because none of us got that kind of upbringing, and children deserve better than the San Francisco treat, if you know what I mean. Just go ask, some of these drag children and their Rohypnol that they're using. True story. Ask Creepy Biden. Any case, Eyes Wide Shut wasn't enough. Open Secret wasn't enough. The WikiLeaks, the Podesta Files wasn't enough. The Epstein murder wasn't enough. Eventually, we have to come back to the oil spill. What is oil? Fossil fuels. It's liquid death. It's a liquid graveyard. They pump death from the ground and they make everything with it. And so what do you expect? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, the cancer rates are skyrocketing. Life expectancy is going down. It's a cult of death out there plotting your demise. They're out to get you, quite literally. And, what do people do? They just sit around and watch TV, cruise around, party like there's no tomorrow. You're being sprayed like bugs, ladies and gentlemen. They're taking out the inconvenient witnesses. They're turning, the police and the FBI into the Gestapo. The television has become the Ministry of Truth. The people on TV look like it's they live. And you just have to wonder about the terraforming of the planet. Is there something else going on? And you may not like environmentalists. You may not like the idea of protesting against the pipeline. But you're not going to like the Skynet or this Orwellian future that's coming our way. The Robocops, the Terminators, and the like. And there's really no telling, what's going on. Where did this technology come from? How did we go from the gold rush, the horse and buggy, to everything we see out there today? There's a lot of questions that could be asked about the clones we see on TV, the clones in Hollywood, the politicians. Does they live feel to it? But they're definitely spraying the skies like there's no tomorrow. And it looks like they're terraforming the planet. They're boiling us off like a boiling frogs kind of scenario. And it definitely seems like out of this world. And the Bible tells us so. Ladies and gentlemen, for thousands of years, they've been telling you that you're not alone, that creatures from another world have taken over mankind and control the secular system, government, entertainment, corporations. It's all part of the umbrella program. And it's all part of this beast system. You saw the barcode. They're trying to, chip everybody. Soon you'll get the brain implant. You'll get the Neuralink. You'll get, hooked into the Matrix. You'll become an avatar for the super AI. This is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real threat to our way of life, to humanity, to everything that we know and love. And, for those people that grew up, before 9/11, that got to experience the free world, these people, coming into it right now have no idea what's going on, what they've lost, and what they're about to become. It's really our responsibility to step up and start making a difference. And that has to really be done, at your community level. You should be going to your city council meetings, signing up for time, talking to, the people out there, and bring some friends, and it'll pick up steam. At first, it may not look, too impressive. But over time, you'll get better. More people will get involved. The media will listen. And you can take your city back. And there's so many issues to fight back on. Whether it be, the fusion of local police with the pre-crime and the like. or just stopping the fluoride, the death towers, going a different way when it comes to education. Instead of sexualizing children, perhaps we should be teaching them something. So, a lot of stuff that can be done at the local level, and that can bring you to the state level and perhaps to the federal level after, perhaps a generation. But we need to stop the Skynet, abort the 5G and the like. Stop all of this, trash the planet kind of thing. You can't be pro-life and not be pro-environment, ladies and gentlemen. The idea doesn't stop after birth. Be pro-life, not pro-death out there. Until the next time, if you're listening to this, you are the resistance.